Alright, welcome back to the channel. Another episode on the Metro. I've polished the car. I've just panel wiped this area, and I'm putting the city stickers back on, and I'll put the Metro sticker back on the tailgate. I had these ones made by a company I found on eBay. They're the same size as the originals. The only thing is though, my originals had red on the inside, but I felt with it being a red car, I hoped that it'd look okay. I have done the other side. I'm quite happy with it. I've got two genuine ones ready to go on it, but I do need a third, and I don't want to put two genuines and one replica on. I'll just wait until I've got the three. So what I've done, I've measured up where it needs to go, and I've put this so basically I can sit it just right on there. So I'll take the back off it now, and we'll get this decal on. Took measurements before I took them off. So as I mentioned, I have fully polished the car so it's ready, but I've panel wiped the area that the stickers go in, so I've taken all the polish back off again. So hopefully the sticker will stay, and then what I'll do is I'll run the DA with the polishing compound over the top once all the stickers are on. Take the masking off so it looks a bit better. So I think, to be honest with you, and hopefully you'll agree, the fact that the car's red, it actually ties in quite nice. Let me get a cloth. And that's that one, just got the boot to do. Take you on, show you the other side. Not that it's any different, but just needs it, doesn't it? I've got the side repeaters on as well. So the car now, as you can see, is all polished up. And the decal is there on it. I do need to pull the car out to see it properly. Right, I'll get the tailgate one on. Right, carrying on from doing the stickers, I'm now going to flush the brake fluid through. I've bought a new unit, which is this. It's supposed to be so one person can do the brake fluid on their own. So bottle goes in there. It's on like a siphon, so it clips in. The idea is undo the bleed nipple, and as you connect this up to the compressor, it sucks on that end there, and hopefully bleeds the brakes through, but we'll see in a second. Right, so I've got the kit on here plumbed onto the nipple. Going to undo that now, and in fact no, I'm not. I'm going to go and open up the valve that's feeding the brake fluid, so I'll go and do that, and then I'll come back and sort this bit. Right, so I've opened up the valve on the feeder. I'll show you that in a minute. In fact, I'll get Alex to film that when I do the next one, so you can see the fluid coming out. So from what I understand, the idea is we open this up, plumb it up and see if anything comes out. Yeah.
I have.
Right, so I'm just on this front caliper. I've undone it loose, but it doesn't seem to be pulling any fluid through it. I'm not entirely sure why. Alright, so we've just bled the brakes through. You can see they're lovely and clean. Get the cap back on. The kit works really well. It's left the height bang on max. And I've had Alex, well, I think depending on his skills of his cameraman, I'll add a little bit in where I was getting him to just pump the brakes just to make sure we got the last little bits out, made sure there was no air. But that's how much we've bled through the system. Probably, I think there was a litre bottle, we've used probably 3/4 of a litre. So with a little bit of luck, that's bang on. Obviously I've got screen washing there. Did I show you this before? So I've got coolant in. Probably just top, in fact, I'll top up the coolant now. I'll do that. As I said, I've had the coolant in, I've had it running up to temperature, made sure the thermostat opens, and it's all working bang on. Forgot to order an oil filter, so once that comes I'll be changing the oil. Sounds like one little tappet is making the noise. When I took the front end off, I dropped the alternator down and I left the belt a little bit loose. Oh sorry, no, I didn't leave the belt a bit loose. I didn't tighten up these top bolts, which is why when I thought it was squealing, it was, and it just worked loose because them bolts had just come undone a little bit. Absolutely starts perfectly now, doesn't make any noise. In fact, oh, I was going to say, Alex, while you're in there, will you just start the engine just ever so quickly?
Yeah.
It may not start because he doesn't know how to use a choke, but we'll see.
What do I...
Just turn the key like your car.
Checking the gear.
Yeah, good boy. Just flip the accelerator a little bit. Right, so the other thing I've got done, got my number plates on. They are the original dealer plates. You can tell 0151, not 0151. I've got the Metro's Owners Club sticker in. Rear view mirror is back on, and I found in the loft, believe it or not, the original Tats disc that it came with out the showroom, along with the original Tats disc holder. So glad I found them. Around the back, I've got the original number plate on. I've double-sided taped both number plates on, and where the screw holes were, I've just bonded the caps on. I had 2 white ones, but I've ordered 2 yellow ones, so hopefully they'll be here soon. Obviously, I've got the stickers that you've seen. Trying to get hold of a dealer sticker because it just looks a bit rough. The AA Relay original sticker is perfect, and also on the front of the windscreen, got my hub nut sticker there ready to go in. the prep sticker as well is on. So I'll come back once I've got the, what am I waiting on? I'm waiting on the oil filter. So I'll come on once I've got the oil filter. The oil I went for Halford to do this 2050. I'm hoping that's the right oil for it. It's got a picture of a Mini, which I think's probably a good sign. I'm not sure if I've got the battery the right way around, because it seems a bit dangerous putting the bracket on. I don't know where the bracket goes onto. I have a feeling where I've put that relay might be where one of the brackets goes. Someone can let me know. I'd appreciate that as well. Right, so new day, back on the Metro, and today been changing oil. So got all the old oil out, the old oil filter, and got the new filter there, and the oil in the garage somewhere else. So I'm going to get the new oil in, new oil filter on, and then the next job I'm going to sandblast the wheels. I took one tyre off with the manual changer and it was just a pain in the neck, so I ended up taking it to a garage and they did the other 5 for me for a tenner. So I've now got 2 brand new Dunlops, a third, but that one's got a little bit of damage on it. Got a part worn Dunlop there, and I've got a part worn but pretty mint Courier. Got the oil and filter in now. The oil that I used is Halford's classic motor oil. It's 2050, so it's a little bit thicker than the car went as standard, but it's got like a seal swell agent in it, so hopefully it shan't do it any harm. I have started just make sure there's not any dirt on the camera. I have started it once just to make sure the pressure light went off and everything, but I'll give it a start now and you can have a listen with the slightly thicker oil in. Always forget the choke. Sounds nice now. If I stand up so you can hear it a little bit better. Still a tiny little bit of a tap, but not a lot. Obviously, oil light's gone off. Work choker. Go around and have a listen. I need to crack on with this. I've got MOT booked in 4 days. Belt was loose, as I said last time. Can't remember how to put the bracket back on that, and I think I've got the battery the wrong way around, but I'll figure that out. But another thing ticked off.